Now we're going to start the techniques on the ground. First technique I'm going to show is lapel choke or cross choke. We're going to put our 2 palms up and apply the choke. My part's going to be inside my guard. Make sure I close guard and have a control. I'm going to use my left hand to grab his lapel and pull him down. My 4 fingers palm up, goes inside the lapel, same side of my left hand. My second hand palm up, goes under. So I make sure I lift his chin, go with my second hand under, all the way behind the neck. Now I just turn my thumbs in and apply the choke as I go up. Now I'm going to show the choke, cross choke with 2 palms down. 1 and 2. My guard's closed. What I'm going to do, I'm going to reach his lapel with my thumb inside his lapel. My second hand thumb's going to go inside lapel on top. I cannot go under with my thumb, so it has to go on top. So I'm going to reach the same way I'm doing with my left hand. So thumb in, elbow up, second hand goes the other side, inside lapel, behind the neck. Now I just force the side of his neck with my hand and apply the choke. Now, I'm going to mix the choke. It's going to be 1 palm up, 1 palm down. Guards closed. I'm going to put 4 fingers inside his lapel and thumb the other side. I close my fist, flex my arm, and apply the choke. Now we're going to apply a Kimura from the close guard. Guard's closed. My partner's going to put his hand on the floor to help with the technique. My both feet go on the ground. I scoot my hips to the right, grab his wrist with my left hand, and get up on my elbow. I put my right arm on top of his shoulder and reach my own wrist. When I do that, I lean back and I close guard. Now, I'm not going to use my hand to apply the lock. I'm going to use my upper body. So I'm going to scoot my hips, keep my guard closed. As I do that, I turn my upper body towards his head and apply the lock, try and put his hand on his head. Now, you're going to apply a guillotine. It's a choke where we're going to grab our wrist with our fingers this position. Grab the wrist bone, you squeeze the neck with the forearm on the neck, just like this, and pull back just a little bit. Don't crank your partner. What we do, when his hand's on the floor and I go for the omoplata submission, he hides his arm. So I'm going to go for another option. I'll sit down, create a little space, and wrap his neck with my right hand. Just like this. When I do that, I grab my own wrist. I lean back and close guard. And a little bit pressure. Apply the guillotine choke. Now, we're going to apply armbar from the close guard. I'm going to control one of the arms with my left hand on top of his forearm and behind the elbow. My right hand, I'm going to reach his lapel with my thumb in keep his head in a good position so my leg can go over. My right foot, I'm gonna push his hips with my knee closed, not out. Knee closed. I push my left leg straight up. Same time, I raise my hips. Raise my hips, rotate. Now I swing my leg on top of his neck. Make sure my hips off the ground. Hold his wrist with both hands, pinch my knees together, and apply the lock. One more time for the other side. Hold his elbow. My left hand hold his lapel. Left foot on his hips. Make sure my left knee is closed. Raise my right leg. Same time I raise my hips and rotate. Pinch his back. My left leg goes around his head and put weight on his neck. Open my knee, my foot, and pinch my knees together. Same time I hold his wrists and apply the lock. Now I'm going to show the technique in one motion. Now we're going to press triangle from the guard. When I'm going to do this situation here, my partner's going to put his arm inside my leg. Same time I'm going to put my left foot on his hips. I'm going to raise my hips up and put his arm between my legs. My hips go up. I'm going to rotate my hips and pinch his neck. Not his back, just the neck. His arm across his neck. I can grab my shin. Second leg go over and squeeze.